Today, let's take a little trip down memory lane. Remember the days of the iPod Classic? That chunky little device with the click wheel, packed with thousands of songs? Or the iconic Sony Walkman, where we carefully loaded our favorite tracks, and each song felt like a treasure? While smartphones have taken over, MP3 players never really went away. They just got smarter, sleeker, and so much better. FiiO M23. And I have to say, this thing is like a Swiss Army knife for audiophiles. Seriously, it's not just an MP3 player. It's like a portable concert hall, a desktop DAC, and a fast charger, all wrapped into one. And the craziest part is that it has two USB-C ports. One is strictly for power, so you can keep it running at full strength without draining your phone. And when I say full strength, I mean it has a super high gain mode that can pump out a full watt of power per channel. That's enough power to make your headphones feel like they're turbocharged. But that's not all. Their secret weapon, desktop mode. I love this feature because you can hook it up to an external power source and the battery won't even get touched. And let's not ignore the sound quality. This thing has a 4-way fully balanced THX AAA78 Plus amp design, which means it sounds ridiculously good. Even the battery is next level, with 5,500 milliamp hour and dual mode fast charging. Honestly, the FiiO M23 is one of those players that makes you think, why aren't all MP3 players this smart? Sony NW-A306. Have you ever wanted a pocket-sized music player that doesn't feel like carrying a brick? The Sony NW-A306 is exactly that: compact, stylish, and packed with features. It fits comfortably in your hand, and the textured back means it won't slip, making it perfect for on-the-go listening. With 32 gigabytes of storage, you might think that's plenty, but half of it is taken up by Android's system. Don't worry, though, you can expand it with a microSD card, so your music library can keep growing. Connections are simple but effective. A USB-C port for charging and file transfer, and a 3.5mm headphone jack for your wired headphones. For wireless fans, it's got LDAC and aptX Bluetooth, so you still get high-quality sound without cables. The sound quality is impressive for its size and price. It supports high-resolution audio, which means your tracks sound clear, balanced, and detailed. If you want a portable music player that's affordable, reliable, and sounds great, the NW-A306 is a no-brainer. Let's talk about the M11 Plus. If you tried the M11 Pro, this is like that. But after it hit the gym, read a few books, and decided it was time to glow up. The sound is crystal clear. You've got this dual ES9068 ASDAC setup, which is just a fancy way of saying your music is about to sound way better. But it's not just about the sound. The M11 Plus packs a Snapdragon 660 octa-core chip, which means it's fast and responsive. No more tapping the screen and waiting like it's 2010. And speaking of the screen, you get this beautiful 5.5-inch bezel-less touchscreen, which looks so good that you might spend more time admiring it than actually picking songs. The design combines industrial chic with luxury sharp lines, a solid build, and a futuristic vibe that makes it resemble a gadget James Bond would carry. And when it comes to connections, it's like the Swiss Army knife of MP3 players too. Digital, analog, balanced, unbalanced. You name it, it's got it. If you're someone who hates settling for average sound and loves having all the cool features right at your fingertips, the M11 Plus is a dream come true. A&K SR35. All right, next on our list is the SR35. So, calling this a budget player feels like a bit of a stretch because it's not cheap. But once you hear it, you get why it's worth every penny. First off, the sound is fantastic. It supports high-res formats like MQA, DSD256, and PCM up to 32-bit 384K Hz, which is a fancy way of saying it can handle everything from soft acoustic whispers to bass drops that could rattle your grandma's china cabinet. And the features didn't hold back. 3 headphone outputs, 3.5, 4.4, and 2.5mm. If it's got a headphone jack, this thing can power it. You get 64 gigabytes of storage, which is great. But if you're the type who thinks one more album won't hurt, you can throw in a 1TB microSD card. Streaming is no problem. It's got Tidal, Qobuz, Amazon Music, and Apple Music all built in. And if you're feeling fancy, it even works with Roon. For wireless fans, it's got 2-way Bluetooth with aptX HD and LDAC, which means great sound whether you're sharing music with your Bluetooth headphones or streaming it in. A&K SP3000. Are you looking for a portable music player that's a true audiophile's dream? Let me introduce you to the SP3000. The high-end player that takes sound quality to another level. This player delivers an incredible listening experience that makes you feel like you're front and center at a concert. The AK4499 EXDAC chip gives you mind-blowing detail and a rich, dynamic sound. It handles high-res audio up to 32-bit, 768K Hz, plus DSD 512 and MQA, meaning every note and every beat sounds pristine. And it doesn't stop there. The SP3000 also supports aptX HD and LDAC Bluetooth codecs, so you can go wireless without sacrificing sound quality. Whether you're listening to delicate acoustic pieces or full-on bass drops, the SP3000 handles it with authority and precision. It's not for the casual listener, but if you're all about that premium sound and have the headphones to match, this player is worth every penny. The FiiO M23 and M11 Plus bring powerful, detailed sound with all the bells and whistles for audiophiles. The Sony NW-A306 is a solid pick if you're on a budget but still want great sound. The A&K SR35 gives you impressive performance without breaking the bank. And if you're all about top-tier sound, the A&K SP3000 delivers like no other. If this video helped, don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button for more similar videos. Also, check out our latest video on the top 5 handheld gaming consoles. It kicks off with a retro pick. Let's see if you remember some of those classic games. Thanks for watching.